never a kid that used to look for trouble. He was subtle, paying intricately to school projects in the front of the class with his head down. Paper balls being chucked at the back of his head, what now? Always something or someone to break his concentration. Ma and Pa always had it tough, so he wanted grade A's to make him proud and make a little money to give him time out from working long hours. The little sweet to the sour. But there were kids in the back of the class that had other plans for him. Didn't like the way he hid in the back of the book that he lived in. So out of hours they beat him, sent him home black and blue. Sometimes sent him home soaking when they pissed on him, treated him as a loo. What was he to do? He didn't want to pull himself down to their level where he didn't have a clue. He got up and moved and went back to school, worked his hardest to get to the truth. Cause what he really wanted to do was be president and make a better life for these kind of youth. But they were making it hard for him to do, not knowing that he weren't against them, he's with them in the not the best of schools. But they beat him and burnt him and taught him till the anger built up, and inside him he couldn't get to the truth. His grades started dropping, parents started tutting, told him about how he was always getting headbutted by the same two bullies who made his life cruel. So the parents went to school and told the teachers and said, let's sort it out, sorry for any inconvenience this caused you. And that was that, but it wasn't that, because he snitched like a bitch, so the bully started using tools. So one day he's walking home with the Martin Luther book under his arm and his head back on track of him on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, dreaming of the speech that he'd like to give to all of you. When out from behind the bushes come two balaclava kids carrying a hammer and a bike chain looking to bruise, and the tools blow down on him with so much energy and effort that he can't believe his hate they're directed into. The book falls and flings open to a picture of Martin Luther looking, and he falls and his skin flings open as the inside sprinkle red mist onto the picture. And he closes his eyes and Abe Lincoln grabs him by his fingers and takes him to a place only the good go to. And his last words splutter, Ma, I love you. Looking into his killer's eyes one last time, I have a dream, why don't you? And the picture in the book soaked in blood residue, and so were the tools that the killers used, and so were the hands of the teachers at the school. A president dead who hadn't even got there yet, and the papers and the news naming as another youth, not really knowing what shoes he really wanted to fill into. Why do we try, why do we try? I said, why do we try? We try to defy gravity and fly. I said, now why do we try, why do we try? We try to defy gravity and fly. Cause it's the sign of the times.